Welcome to a new episode of the Lords of Lobang.
Of the Lords of Lobang.
Lords of Lobang,
Yeah.
where you laugh with
Singapores
us,
most professional
you
podcast.
cry with us.
Yes.
Yes.
And for those of you who are
Nasi
wondering, our
lemak.
previous episode that was uploaded, just got uploaded, there was no video because it was lagging on Skype. We had to do it, yeah. So last week
So
we had to
it's
do it
audio-
on Skype and
audio
it's just
only.
audio.
Oh, it's just audio lah. So it's
Yeah,
old
because
school
the video feed was lagging terribly.
Oh shit.
Oh,
Yeah,
shit.
it was like maybe like a 5 to 6 second lag. So,
So
it's
this
just
one,
horrible.
we're going back to the good old days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where
Yeah.
after we say the words on screen, then the voice comes out. Or is it the
No,
other
no,
way around? The
it's
voice comes out
The
and
voice
then,
first and then the
Oh
words.
shit,
Yeah,
it's the other way. It's like
but
I
it's
say
no video at all this
so
time.
it's like
Yeah,
hello,
now-
hello Deben, then suddenly
So
my head comes
yeah,
out.
so our most recent episode is just audio. You can just hear us and orgasm to it. You can't see our faces.
so
But now we
let's not
are
do
back
this.
in the studio and the camera's running. All's good, and now you can comment on our faces.
imaginarily.
Yeah, on your
Yeah.
screen.
Yeah, on your computer screen. Send us tributes.
Yeah.
Send us
And
tributes.
also let us know
Any
if,
which way you like.
if we could do anything else to help it along. Like you need to go up to the camera and like
Flash a nip. Yeah, if you want Sean to flash a nip for you to get hard, like do let us know.
or like put my face towards the thing and like
Yeah.
have give you a target or something.
Maybe a close up. They want to see a close up shot of your face, so they can aim it. So our biggest fan can aim his jizz on you.
Yeah, and then also if you all have any comments about how I should hold my mic, because I think we have listeners that probably have one biggest complaint is that my mic
It's always soft.
and
Your
mine-
volume's always soft.
If not,
Yeah.
it has a lot of fucked up noises.
Actually, there wasn't any noise today.
Oh shit!
It was the only thing was that
It's too low.
it's too low. Yeah.
Yeah, because you tend to move the mic away from you.
I'm just
When you're talking.
hyperactive.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You just don't like something phallic near your mouth.
Yeah.
It reminds you too
Like-
much of.
like early on, you weren't even moving that. You weren't moving the needle at all.
I was not moving the needle at all.
Yeah.
I was
Yeah.
not moving anybody's needles.
Monkey.
No monkeys.
yeah. So I need to physically move the needle in post.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I need to increase the gain.
I'm so sorry, man. You have to force my needle to move, just like how the articles that we just read
Yes.
was
excuse
about
me.
some inappropriate needle moving by trusted
A religious person.
religious person.
Yes.
So yes,
Yeah.
this episode is going to be all about the loss of innocence.
The loss of
The
innocence.
loss of
Yes.
innocence that we experience now in the current few weeks.
Yeah.
I don't know how long it's been going on, but we just stumbled upon it. So forgive us for
Yeah.
not being
Yeah.
on the ball all the time. But yes,
Actually, we have spoken about these kind of things before.
Yeah.
You know,
but we
shit
didn't
that's
call
going.
them out harshly,
Yeah.
harsh enough.
And this story would
We didn't
actually
drag
show.
them by the ears,
But-
slap them in the name of the cross.
But you
The
see,
Father, Son, and Holy Spirit.
I think our listeners and viewers, they will actually get a better sense of what is actually happening
Yeah.
once we go into the
Okay.
story.
Why
Go
didn't
deep
Into the
story.
juicy details, lah.
into
juicy,
the hole.
juicy details. Into the lobang. Straight into the lobang.
Straight into
Enlighten
the
them
lobang.
about what we're about to delve into. Our
Yeah.
first loss of innocence.
The
Let's
first
start.
loss of innocence, right? So, this happened in a Catholic church in Singapore.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So
We cannot say which one. We cannot say which one. It's
we
not-
don't
it's-
know which
yeah.
one because it has not been
Yeah, but they-
disclosed.
But we can just name off a couple of Catholic churches that we know.
No, but
and see which one is right.
no, but the problem is right. The picture that Mothership used,
Yeah.
it's supposed to be of a generic church, but I think
Yeah.
it struck home because some church
People will
goers
be like, "Hey,
recognize
I
that's
re-
my church,
Right.
and
that's
now
where I go."
and now because
Yeah.
they didn't name that church right.
So
everyone
Being a
it's not
former
mine.
Catholic, can you just start ratting off some
He's
names?
still a Catholic. Come on.
It's
Yeah.
not mine. It's not mine.
Huh?
It's not mine. I don't recognize it. I don't think it's not.
Oh,
not
you've
any
gone.
other
You've returned to Judaism.
not yet.
we should just name the our top 10 list, and see if anyone picks up on this, and then flag us on social media.
Yeah.
You know why I'm reluctant to name the church? 'Cause I don't
Why?
know that many.
You don't know the name of
I
the church.
only know the one I go to.
Oh.
I only know that one, and I don't go to the others because I'm loyal.
That one, the bintang of the
Right,
something, right?
right.
Yeah.
I'm loyal.
Oh,
so
actually, I
if-
should not even say that because people might still decode it.
yeah,
Right.
it might be.
Yeah.
Right.
But I can assure you, it's not mine. Not,
Right.
not the one I used to go to.
So when you were still going to church, you only go to that church. You don't like fly around to other different churches and
Okay,
check
so
out the chicks.
sometimes I play around. Okay,
Right.
sometimes I play around. Not sometimes just by convenience.
Right.
Sometimes my
Okay.
parents ask me to go to.
Every Catholic, right, even though they have their own church, like their own church that they go
Yeah.
to, they still visit the church at Novena, right?
Yeah,
That's like headquarters.
that is
That's the Mecca.
That's
That's,
ground. That's,
yeah.
it looks
Ground
really,
zero.
It looks really nice now. It's like a.
Hey, but they've got money. It's beautiful now after the
Yeah.
renovations and everything.
Right, right.
And
Which church is this? The one in Novena?
Novena, yeah.
church, it's just the one in Novena.
Oh.
We don't call it by any name.
Right, just the one
Cause-
in Novena.
HQ, like you said, HQ,
Yeah.
headquarters.
Yeah.
Where the Pope resides.
Well, where
Fuck, I've been there.
Right,
see,
really?
As a kid,
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I've
The
been inside.
Holy Power is the strongest there.
Right.
It's built on top of a sacred,
Yeah.
powerful.
I remember,
circle of-
I kind of remember visiting a Catholic church when I was a young kid,
yeah.
but when I went up to talk to the priest, I suddenly blacked out.
Ah.
And then when I woke up again, I was somewhere else.
Did you touch the holy water?
I think he gave me something to drink.
It's a communion wine.
Yeah,
You know
he said this will cleanse you of your sin.
Yeah.
And then I woke up in a sweat out in the park,
And
And
in the-
your
behind the bush.
and you were
was your bum hurt? Was your bum painful?
My
No,
underwear was turned upside down. My clothes was on, but my underwear was upside down.
and
So
you were
I-
left crusty.
it was a little itchy on my asshole. I don't know what happened. Yeah,
It's usually,
It must have been the insects, lah.
It was.
Yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it was
Yeah.
blessings.
Yeah,
It was blessings from the holy.
that was my loss of innocence.
That was Josiah's loss of innocence. But let's before we stumble into everyone else's personal loss of
Yeah.
innocence. What happened at this?
Okay,
church?
so
Unnamed church.
actually before this, I didn't know that they had adult altar servers.
Yeah, they
I
do.
thought they only had altar boys.
Oh, the altar server, I think, is like the guy who wears the sash. The sash
Yeah,
and
yeah,
goes around and
yeah.
collects your money and all that.
Right.
And
Okay,
assists with,
okay.
So
assists
these are
with
volunteers who
yeah,
help
I thought
out
they were
at churches.
wardens or something. I forgot what
Are they
were called.
leaders? Are they?
They might be.
They might be,
Some of them
yeah.
usually are here and there. They're usually volunteers or what. But I don't know about adult
Okay,
service. Yeah.
and so this altar server
Mm.
allegedly was hanging out with the kids, the
11
altar
to
boys,
16 years
11
old,
to
the
16,
range.
Right.
and I think they went on a staycation or some shit like that.
Whoo.
Okay, and I'm not sure who posted these pictures or videos online,
Right.
but those went online, and it was this adult with the kids on the same bed,
Wow. Wow.
right? So immediately parents were like, "What the fuck? We did not sign up for this.
Yeah.
We don't know what the fuck is going on," and shit like that.
So okay, hang on. So the adult is an adult male,
Adult male.
and the kids were both female and male.
I think only male.
Only male.
Oh.
The,
Okay.
the Catholic Church is
Altar
school
boys.
lah. It's old
Right,
school.
right.
We don't
Boys.
have altar girls.
There's no girls.
No girls in
So
their
as
service.
far as I can
Right.
remember, actually, oddly enough, only altar boys.
Boys, yeah.
Right. Okay. So he was
Because-
photographed.
Oh no!
boy.
Okay, see, the concept is right. Priests are all supposed to be like celibate for
Yeah.
Yeah.
for Catholic Church lah.
Right.
Supposed to celibacy and all that. So
Yeah.
introduction of altar girls will be against that.
Right, because they tempt them.
something like that.
Temptation.
Oh, right. That's right. Yeah, the boys don't tempt them.
Yeah.
No, sorry.
It
the
failed in
boys-
this case.
the
No, he was
boys-
successful in this
The
case.
boys were not supposed to tempt them.
Yeah, but if the boys were gay,
Yeah.
No, the thing
Or
is,
if the man is gay.
the thing is,
yeah,
the thing
Yeah.
is that just shows you sin creeps in no matter what.
no
Exactly.
matter what, yeah.
Through any door.
You're supposed to be strong against the temptation.
Through the front door,
The
sometimes through the back
temptation is
door.
supposed to be the temptation is supposed to exist, and you're just supposed to resist.
Yeah, and it
Yeah.
usually ends with the slamming of the back door, lah.
The slamming of the back door as the other guy's balls is hitting a perineum.
Yeah.
Purification.
Yeah.
Yes.
To
So-
purify
Yeah.
you.
So
okay,
that
so
was-
that happened,
Mhm.
Yes.
and those parents were like, they
Horrified.
found out about it.
Yeah.
They were horrified. So they went to the church, and they made formal complaints.
Yes.
And the church was like, okay, we will investigate this
Yeah.
internally.
Yeah.
Internally.
But if you guys want to do anything about it, you guys are not happy with the findings, then
Mm.
you guys are open to go to the police and make a formal police complaint.
Mm.
Right. Right.
But that was not done.
Yeah, so that was not done. And eventually they investigated, and then there was another committee that has been set up
Right.
for all these kinds of things in Singapore. So if a parent makes a complaint about whether the priest or someone else in the church did something to a kid
Yeah.
or allegedly did something to a kid, they had a committee that would investigate all this kind of shit.
Right.
And the committee so-called investigated it, apparently investigated it, and they said that there was nothing that they could
find.
pin down on. Yeah.
Right.
Right? So because of that, they said, again, we told the parents that if you guys are not happy with the findings, you guys can still go to the cops.
Right.
And while all of this is going on, the adult altar server, he quit.
Right.
He quit, and I think someone else, like others, quit together with him also. From what it looks like, in my opinion, it seems like some form of like protest, like, oh, you did not actually side with us or some shit like that. I don't know, but
Right.
so they have their own society,
Okay.
the altar service society, and they were like, yeah, like you guys better just quit lah, like no need to serve anymore, all this kind of shit.
Right.
And like the church keeps on emphasizing like, oh, if we don't do anything, never mind, you all can still go to the cops. So the parents, according to the article, they've still not gone to the cops or what.
To make a lodge a formal complaint.
Not
lah.
done anything like
Yeah.
that lah. Yeah. So this is where I think the article ends.
Right.
And
Right.
they're like, oh, now the cops are actually like looking into it or some shit like that.
Yeah.
Right.
So
Because
mass-
now they are forced. The cops are somewhat forced into like looking into it
Because it became quite a big.
It's minors are involved, so
Yeah.
they don't really need a formal complaint.
Right. Right. But were they dressed when they were in bed? Were they clothed?
I think so.
Right.
I think so. Yeah,
Okay. Okay.
but actually, this goes. Technically, it should go against the rules that they already have. Like, how can they be unsupervised?
The kids.
The kids.
Yeah.
Like the adult altar server is actually not authorized to be in such a position with the kids.
Oh, of course. Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Taking them on staycation is a big.
Well, I don't think staycation, but it was at a hotel and it was in a hotel bed.
Right. How many
Yeah.
kids was
Shit.
there?
It
in the
was
room.
the church has been identified. That's why I just saw there was a revision of the picture
Of the article, yeah.
So
Okay.
it's actually Church of the Risen Christ,
Right.
located in Toa Payoh.
Toa
Yeah, so I was
Payoh.
about to raise.
Oh, is it the big one in Toa Payoh?
No, it's
The one
it's this
opposite
picture.
the library.
See, the thing is that it was supposed to the church was not supposed to be identified. Then later I
Right.
saw this picture.
Yeah, this is
I
the
was
big
like,
one
eh?
lah. This is
I was
the Toa Payoh Central one.
So now I read that there's an
Ah.
update of what happened. Thing. So it's been
Any more juicy details?
in a statement, media report today concerning allegation, Roman Catholic would like to clarify, conducted, alleging,
How many kids were involved though?
few, proved inconclusive.
Right. And none of the kids actually complain of any like anything funky
Yeah,
happening.
because they
Yeah.
kept asking them to lodge a police report, but nobody did. And then in the end, that guy resigned, and apart from that, there was a mass exodus of a lot of altar servers.
Altar service, yeah. Because
Right.
the society, I think, advised them like, yeah, just come out, like,
Just quit.
yeah.
Too much flack on you guys.
Actually,
incident occurred as part of the private-
it really doesn't sound good lah.
Yeah, because now they're saying that the alleged incident occurred as part of a privately organized activity involving some members of altar servers from the Church of the Risen Christ. So somehow I think they're pushing it to a fact that this is something outside. The church.
Yeah,
Right.
outside of the
Like,
church.
it was
and
made
Maybe he was just having Bible studies with the kids.
No, that's
wanted to educate
that's
them.
where they're driving away. Like it had nothing to do with whatever Christ was saying.
No. So like he can be telling the boys like, do you want to know more about the Bible? I can teach you in a hotel
Yeah,
room.
it's
Yeah.
horrible, man. The
Yeah.
fact that the church is called Risen Christ, and all the things that could come out from that, man. God damn.
risen like a phallic,
Yeah, it's
like a monolith.
like, do you feel Christ rising in you right now? You mean Chris? No,
No, he's already in me.
no. But Judas is Judas is rising a lot.
And Jesus right at the back.
Yeah.
It's like I don't know what to do with Ben. Ben
but
over Chris.
like when I read this article, right, it just reminded me of the documentary "Deliver Us from Evil."
Yeah.
Was it deliver us from evil or deliver us from hell? I think it was evil,
I
right?
think it's evil, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, about the Catholic Church, right?
About the Catholic
They
Church.
should just call it
And the years of abuse, decades of abuse, actually.
Yeah. And the sad thing is that the parents of those the survivors of those abuse,
Yeah.
they were so trusting of the church, of the priests, of the workers from the church, and they never in their wildest imagination
We have thought something like that
would
would
have
have
thought
ever
like,
happened,
yeah.
right? Yeah.
because they were like, like wherever a father wants to bring you out,
Yeah.
he wants to bring you out on a vacation, whatever,
safe.
just go.
Yeah.
Like, he's the representative of God.
Yeah.
He teaches us everything that we need to know and all this kind of shit. So it was like, wow, like that's fucked up, man. Like it's like truly fucked up.
Yeah. But this the thing about this local story is that I don't think any of the parents were informed about the trip, right?
Yeah.
So no consent forms was
Yeah,
sent.
That
to
was why
parents.
they were like, what the fuck is happening here? Like shit. And you can see like the way the church, in my opinion, like it's not saying anything because it's being investigated and all. But the way they were the repeated, if you won. If you're not happy with how we are dealing with it, just go to the cops.
Yeah.
And if these parents still want to be part of the church, they still want to be part of the community and all these kind of things, they'll be like, okay, like
but
nothing
because
happened, let's not tarnish the name of the church.
Apparently, the church
Right.
was like asking them, if you feel that something's wrong, I advise you to go to the police. If you feel like you need to raise this up, go to the police. No, they kept asking them to go to the police. None of them said don't go to the police. I think that would be a horrible move on their part, lah. Tell them not to go to the police, lah.
Right.
Then they now the on their part it's inconclusive because I think they're
Right.
going to. It's a private event. It's out of our control. It wasn't like a church camp.
Yeah.
It wasn't
Yep.
like a church
Yep.
camp. It's not something that's being practiced, and the father wasn't there. Like
Right.
the parish priest was not there.
Right.
Like this wasn't something that involved the priest at all. He only accept their resignation. So on this end, church is not off scot free,
Mm-hmm.
but their hands are almost washed. Like not washed lah, but
I think that from what I can tell, that was what they were going for though. They're just pushing the blame away from their
Yes.
whole
Yeah.
from the whole church itself,
I mean, you can't
and then just
blame
pin it on that guy.
This has been something that's followed the church for a very long time.
Very, very long time.
Very long time. And
Yeah.
it will continue to follow
But
them.
but to be fair, I think it makes sense that they want to pin it on that guy because that guy took matters in his own hands
Yeah.
and then brought the kids out without telling anyone, right?
Correct.
And everyone's like, "What the fuck are you doing, guy?"
But on the other hand, that practice itself of allowing not a real stranger but an acquaintance kind of an establishment's acquaintance, like it's someone you meet at a place of worship.
Right.
Yeah.
Not someone you even know. It's not a family friend, not a relative, not really a friend at all. You
Right.
let him have governance over young boys.
Minors.
Kids,
Minors. Yeah.
without without
With-
stringent supervision.
With no parental supervision.
Yeah, without
Yeah.
parental
That's the-
supervision, I don't even know about consent. The consent was probably given in some weird form, lah. But I mean, that one can be questioned, lah. Like, was there enough in place?
Mm.
Was it allowed? Why wasn't there more altar servers? At least one to watch over the kids, or at least have the father present, or at least have the church knowledge or something.
Right.
Because the situation itself was too. It might have been. I don't know. More could have been done because
Mm.
those kids now are going to have to grow up with that. I don't know what happened to them. Nothing allegedly. I don't know whether it's alleged that something happened lah, but I don't know what.
But But
And-
I think if something happened and the kids were uncomfortable with it, I think the parents would have a stronger claim though.
Well, that's
Will
the
have a
thing.
stronger case
That's
against the
the-
guy.
That's the thing. They're young, so and they trusted this guy enough to go with him. So there's a level of like
Yeah.
I know you, and So they might not know what he's doing is wrong.
Maybe they just chilled in the hotel room and then watched Passion of the
Yeah,
Christ.
That's what.
and that's all they did.
And that is also illegal, lah. Because that movie is not meant for 11 to 16-year-olds.
Yeah.
Oh, that was M18 rating.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So they
No, so during the flogging scene, he just covered their eyes with his hands.
yeah.
You're too young.
A bit
kid.
too,
You're
a
too
bit
young.
too, a bit too much caress there. I mean, they could be watching Ten Commandments,
Yeah.
or exploring 10 condoms. I don't know. we don't know. We do not know.
Yeah, this is all speculation on what went on in the room itself.
Yeah. So
And also, how did the picture got leaked? Did someone take it and then send it like around?
Yeah.
Right? So
people
many
don't
questions.
understand how
So many
easy-
questions.
So many questions,
How
yeah.
easy
Yeah.
pictures
And
are
if
leaked.
that picture of them lying in bed with their clothes on,
Mm.
are there any other pictures after that?
Yeah.
So that's another question.
Yeah, I mean,
That's another question.
No, but I think these people are professionals and they won't take any pictures once the clothes are off.
Right. If there are, send it to the Lords of Lobang.
no, not those pictures, please. I don't wish to be involved in those cases. No.
Yeah. And the fact that they're 11 to 16-year-old boys, I'm not interested.
Yeah, but it's quite shocking that, like parents are still willing to send their kids out like that.
Right.
Like to people who have got like power over their kids.
But it could be that they didn't even know that they're hanging out with this guy.
Well, okay.
The
so
kids
if
could
they,
have lied or something,
if they
like
didn't know,
Could have.
yeah.
if they didn't know, then I don't see what's stopping them from
No,
the
but-
police.
Yeah, and that's the thing that parents need to realize that people who are who have power over kids
Yeah.
will try to exploit them.
Mm.
That's what a teacher
No.
of mine did.
It's because it's easy. It's easier.
It's easy.
Right. Yeah.
So this fucking bitch in my primary school,
Yes.
she wanted to have like an Indian wedding scene for like some cultural exchange.
This is deep
fucking
stuff.
shit.
This is
Wait,
deep.
what?
This
Yeah,
is
yeah.
a childhood trauma.
This is childhood trauma.
Loss of innocence.
Was this in primary school? Or
Yeah,
what?
this is loss of innocence, what?
by deep.
Yeah, this is primary school. I was primary
Wow.
6. I was 12.
Okay.
Right? So, like, this lady was already, like, she was, like, testing the waters. So she sent me for, like, different competitions and shit like that.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I got, like, third in one, I got second in one, never got first.
Yeah.
And eventually she was like, yeah, we have, like, a cultural exchange shit, like, she didn't say shit, but we have, like, skits that we're going to put on for, like, school assembly.
Right.
And we're going to do all the different marriages. And I was like, okay. I was like,
Sounds interesting.
And then she was like, yeah, so, Demon, I want you to play the priest. I was like, oh, okay, easy. So what do I do? Right? But yeah, you have to be half naked. I was like, what? I was like, what is this? No. I was like, no. The fucking bitch called my mom. She was like, yeah, I want your son to be on this, but he doesn't want to do it. And my mom was like, well, what's so hard about it?
Yeah.
I said, I don't want to be exposing myself.
But in the end,
And I tried negotiating, Can I
wear a sash.
put on something to cover? She's
Yeah.
like, no, cannot. And okay, I would have to be half naked, wearing like a fucking dhoti,
Yeah.
right? And I would have to be fucking stoking a flame.
Wow.
So
Right.
fire is
So
involved.
so it's like not that simple. I would have to act like as if I'm actually like saying mantras and shit like that.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I have to be stoking a fucking flame.
Yeah.
At that moment, right, I was like, fuck,
That's
I
a
want
lot of work for a 12-year-old.
a lot of work for a 12-year-old.
Yeah.
And I still have to follow cues, like when to stop, when to
This was
get like.
this was just as
Wow.
you're about to leave primary
school, yeah.
So this was
And-
PSLE period, no? So much.
Yeah, after it
stress.
was after PSLE.
Oh.
Damn.
And I was like, what the fuck? But now when I look back at it, every primary school has at least one pedophile as a
True.
teacher or
Yeah.
or on the school
Yeah.
staff, right?
Maybe she
I
found you
was I was exposed to that at least that one pedophile in that school hall that day.
That's a very cynical view on schools in Singapore. At least one pedophile.
At least
Yeah,
one
at least
pedophile,
one.
right? Right.
On some shit
And-
that one of them.
I'm lucky
Yeah.
that I made my way out of that school very soon after that.
Right. So what happened during the play? Like, did you play the priest?
Yeah.
Wow.
So he exposed.
How many
half-
rehearsals do you have to be in when you're
None.
half
I
naked?
went for none. I just went on that day. Fucking hell.
Oh.
And then just wing it lah. Just wing it.
I wore my school shorts and I
Yeah.
had another pair of shorts underneath, and then the dhoti on top.
And then no shirt.
Secured, yeah, no
and he was
shirt.
stoking the
Right,
flame.
yeah.
Stoking the
And
flame.
that with whoever that pedophile was staring at my fucking
Yeah.
tiny nipples
So-
at that age.
we we can tell that Debo will never allow this to happen to his kids. Yeah, kids want no half nakedness.
Yeah.
But you
I'll be
can start with something
what the
so
fuck
simple.
are you thinking?
No,
Yeah.
but
What
you
the
can see, you
fuck
can
are you
start with
thinking
something
what
so
you're
simple.
gonna do to my
And
child?
he brought
It's a
up
bit
good-
weird, yeah.
he brought
I'm
up-
gonna abuse the child, not you.
He brought up a good thing. That he said
Emotionally, not physically.
were there any or like rehearsals? Like were the rehearsals private rehearsals? Was she
Nah,
grooming
that-
you like take off your shirt? and
How
that's-
old is she though? How old is the teacher?
At that time, she was in her 30s.
Ah, okay.
Just 30s, I think.
Early 30s lah.
Do
Early
you,
30s,
do
yeah.
you
So she's young lah.
she's young.
Considered quite young lah.
Considered young, lah. Yeah.
Right.
And do you think she was aided into it by said pedophile? So I think one
Hey,
of your
she was
kids.
Catholic also, so
Right.
so yeah,
I think it runs in the Catholic blood lah.
yeah,
Yeah. It runs there. It runs there.
yeah. Like horrible lady.
Maybe she goes to church every Sunday and then she looks at the altar boys and she's like, I wonder if they're half naked would be
I
way
wonder
better.
if- yeah,
Yeah, I think I enjoy this
like the
service.
Hindu system has got it right.
Yeah, like I'm staring at
Where
boys.
they've got half naked men in temples.
Boys with shirts on. Like what? Why remove the shirts?
Not even shirts, elaborate costumes.
Yeah.
So
it's
it's
too
like
much.
It's too
much.
expose their purity. Expose the purity.
Yeah.
No, the thing about elaborate costumes is that it's too distracting. Just take it off. Just be naked.
Simplify it.
Yeah,
Make it zen.
exactly.
But, actually, right. I think thank God, whichever God lah, Jesus, Tao Pei Kong,
Yeah.
Allah, Vishnu or Satan. Her child got burnt in a hot water incident. So I think it was it was just.
Where's our Lim Wei Ming for that one? That one's a clear.
Do you want the Chinese one?
Lin Wei Ming.
Holy
It should
shit!
come out
W-
when you were saying it.
Shortly after the incident, her child got
Shortly,
burnt.
yeah, like a couple of years later.
So you're trying to say karma or something.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow!
I hope you are saying something to do with karma, and karma didn't have
And actually, what I've just said, all of this, true story. Including the burn.
damn.
Is she cute though? Is she cute? From what you can remember.
Ugly as fuck.
Really? Yeah. That makes it even worse.
Dark as the night.
That makes it even worse.
No, but
Yeah.
speaking
Yeah.
of burns,
Yeah.
I mean, our next story has something to do. Same with losing of innocence, but it also has some burning in the form of like what's that word?
Roasted.
No, pauto.
Right.
Pauto,
Yeah.
a burning in
Rat.
the sense of
A fucking rat.
rat burning, but it also has some form of innocence.
Whole family's a rat. Gonna grow up to be a rat. Barely grew up and it's already a rat.
Innocence only in the case of the age. Like you said, you were
Yes.
12 when that happened.
Yeah.
The current victim in this one was just 13. Or not really.
Dude, at
victim.
that age, right, I was like playing football, badminton,
Yeah.
interested in fucking Pokemon cards and Magic the
Wrestling
Gathering-
cards.
Wrestling
And
cards.
Wrestling
this
cards,
girl was
yeah.
just interested in cock
In cock, yeah. And getting paid.
at 13.
Holy shit.
Yeah.
She discovered the oldest profession in the world
Known to men.
when she's that age.
Yeah.
This was just straight out of primary school into secondary school, probably Sec 1,
Yeah.
maybe near the end, going to Sec 2. This is
Yeah.
horrific to imagine.
Yeah. That a 13-year-old girl will be whoring herself out like this,
And then ratting
Yes.
out.
and then ratting out on her customers.
She's just done all of it in such a small time
It's
frame.
not that
Yeah.
new, but doing it for exchange of cash, it's pretty
What,
fucked up.
you mean the
Yeah.
age? I
The-
know.
the age,
I know
like,
back,
when I-
back
when
then
I was
this
Sec
was,
1,
this was, this
when I
was
was in Sec
marriage
1,
age.
A girl in my school who was in Sec 2 fucked an 11-year-old boy and became pregnant. right? And that girl was a prefect.
Wow.
So I think it was an inspection gone wrong.
Wait,
But the 11-year-old, I don't know how she had access to him or whatsoever. Like,
wow.
how that happened.
So that
It was
kid,
outside school.
yeah.
So
So
this
the
kid is not even in our school.
so the 11-year-old kid had a
Would it have been better if it was inside school? No.
so that kid has 11-year-old kid started young and he has MILF tendencies.
Not even MILF.
He likes older women.
You
Older
even
girls
say,
lah.
You can't even say
Older-
older women. Because
When you're 11 and 14 is like fucking old to you when you're 11, right?
you know we missed out something on the
Church one?
no. Okay, okay.
Did it happen
we
in
will,
church as
we will
well?
go on. We'll reveal that later
Uh-huh.
because it's to do with this case,
Right.
this story.
Right.
Yeah. So like this kind of shit has been happening, but we have just not been hearing much of it being reported in Singapore.
11-year-old.
Yes.
I think people who are in those like counseling, like
Oh yeah, social work.
social
They have
work,
heard a lot of these kind of stories.
They would
Yeah,
be
my
like,
my sister knows a lot of girls like 16, 17-year girls who are pregnant and then
12-year-old?
not that young. I think the youngest I think is 16.
Dude,
Yeah.
that girl probably didn't have the kid, right?
had the kid. Yeah.
She had
Quit
the
school. Quit school. Yeah.
How? Wait, she was 12?
14.
She was 14.
14.
The father of the kid was 11.
11. So she had the kid.
She had the kid.
The
yeah.
kid is 14-year-old.
When the kid is 14,
Younger
the
than
mother
the
will be 28.
11 years older than the father.
What?
11 years older? No.
11 years younger than the father.
Yeah. So when the kid
Father's
is
22, she's
the
11.
kid is 11, right? And the kid is 18. The father will be 29.
And if the father has not been allowed to meet the kid,
Yeah.
there could be a possibility of them running into each other
And then yeah.
and having that shit happen.
Yes.
And having this
Yeah.
whole thing
Assume-
go one whole round.
assuming
the father can end up banging the daughter.
Meeting the
assuming
mom.
it's a daughter lah.
Yeah.
Assuming it's a daughter.
See, meeting
It is the daughter.
Meeting, because
Oh, the girl baby girl.
the thing is
Okay.
that 11 years later, he might not even remember what the mom looks like.
Yeah.
So he
True.
meet the mom again and was like, you look really familiar, and also feel like, shit, the mom's quite cute. So he bangs the daughter, cheats
Yeah.
on the daughter with the mother, finding out that the mother was actually the one he had the daughter with. So he now fucked his
Biological daughter.
Yeah.
daughter,
He cheated on his
daughter with the mom.
No, but I'm pretty sure because of the age, nothing like marriage or whatever would have happened.
I know.
Yeah.
And,
That's the
and
worst
the
thing.
girl
So-
most likely would have given birth at home.
No, that
Right.
makes
Then
it worse.
they
See,
would have
see,
gone
the thing
to
is that they will be
the-
separated by
Go
time.
through all those social work and
Social
all
Yeah,
work
that.
by
lah.
social work. So
But
they might
dangerous
not know
to
each other. Yeah.
Yeah,
Singapore's a
dangerous
small
lah, but-
country. Small country. That the scenario I just said it might be far fetched, but if it happens, damn.
But you got to keep in mind, right? This I'm talking about in the early 2000s. So this is like 20 years ago, man.
Yeah.
20. So yeah,
So the kid now is 20
literally
years old.
Yeah.
Wow.
No, cannot be. Might be 18. Might be 19.
Okay.
Holy
Okay.
shit.
Yeah. This happened in 2001.
So
Right.
Yeah. So back in 2001, you still had old women who were experts in like home birth, who were
Right.
still alive.
So if you
Right.
meet
The
her,
grandmothers, they
if I
still
were to
alive.
meet the girl,
Yeah.
you say she's 19, 20 years
Yeah.
old, right?
Your age actually.
Her
the girl.
mom would be my age.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah.
But I think usually this case, someone else's take over the kid lah.
Her
I
parents
think
or-
maybe
the-
her parents.
Her parents or grandparents.
Yeah,
Because
will become
she
the
could
nannies.
Then
technically-
they will raise
she-
the kid as
she
theirs.
could
or some shit like
technically
that.
be
Yeah.
raised
Actually,
as
there
the
are
mother's
there are a few scenarios
sister.
in Singapore where that has happened actually.
Right.
The parent or both the parents are too young, and the grandparents adopt the kid as theirs.
So
Right,
they
right.
raise the
So
kid
they raise the kid as
as
theirs
their
instead
daughter.
of,
And the kid doesn't know that actually.
doesn't know.
that
doesn't
she
know.
thought-
that her elder sister is actually her mom.
Yeah,
Mom, yeah.
She just thought that this is my elder sister, but actually.
Yeah, I think actually we should get like a social worker in lah, but it'll be a pretty frowned upon episode
Right.
Yeah.
because we will be getting all those juicy stories that we
Right.
deem juicy,
Mm.
But it's someone else's
people will
terrible
be
life.
shitting on the social worker. Yeah,
Yeah.
because the social worker is coming here dishing on people's terrible lives.
You know
Yeah.
this one
Yeah, no, but we can frame it in such a way that maybe we can find a certain like feel good story lah. Someone who came from that kind of someone who overcame adversity to
Oh,
become successful. in life.
Josie, you're a way better person than I thought. because I really thought that you were going to say, hey, but you know, we all need a laugh.
Oh no, I was I was gonna say that the only time in that scenario where anyone felt good was during the deed.
Yeah.
After that,
When the 11-year-old boy was like, "Oh my God, I'm having sex for the first time,"
after that
and
it's
then
just,
become a dad.
it's just downhill until the birth, and then
And
it's a
you gotta
struggle
keep
back
in mind that this is like just when the internet was like exploding.
up. Oh
Yeah,
oh,
MSN days, right?
This before
MSN days.
yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
This
Oh.
is like Netscape.
Oh
Yeah.
shit.
Yeah.
MRIC.
That was before me. I wasn't.
Yeah, this is like at the infancy of IRC.
Yeah,
Man,
IRC.
like it's fucking old.
IRC was at the like some technological some I could not get. Then I realized it was just a messaging site.
Yeah.
It
Yeah.
was just a chat log. It was just a chat website.
No, but having heard that story and having heard that girl, 14 years old, giving birth, this kind of
Yeah, and then we come to this story, right?
In 2020.
In 2020, right?
2020.
where this girl, she was 13 years old,
Yeah.
And how did this guy who was 21 at that time?
Right.
So now this girl is 16? Now she's 16 because the guy is 24.
yeah.
Oh, so this was 3 years ago, 4 years ago.
Because
Yeah,
he was
4 years
21
ago.
when
He was
she
21 when it
13.
happened, now he's 24.
Okay. Okay.
So they met on a chat application, and their conversation was immediately sexual nature.
Yeah.
So
Wow.
I don't know.
Wait,
like,
number one. Did she reveal that she was 13?
Most important question.
That's the most important question.
Most important question. For me, when the girl says yes, no, when the girl says I'm legal, I say no. Send me your IC.
Send me your eyes.
Yeah, you got to hold your IC next to your face and take a photo.
no.
Actually, Josie, for you, you'll always be in a clear. You know why?
Why?
You'll be like, where's your car? You don't drive?
I'm not meeting you.
I'm not meeting you.
Not meeting
Yeah, I'm not
So
meeting you.
that is a legal fucking
Yeah.
check right there.
And it also shows that she has money.
She's money
to spend on
She's got a
me.
moolah.
Yeah,
Right? So you're always safe.
always.
always.
Always safe.
Always. She could be just a rich girl with a father's car.
Yeah, true.
No, you know how women drivers are horrible. And
That-
someone who's not qualified, not been tested before.
That's why I can teach them. I can be their driving instructor.
Yeah.
Yeah.
With a couple of GoPros inside the car.
Hidden GoPros.
Fake license.
Hidden GoPros.
Fake
Fake instructor.
Fake instructor.
Yeah. Okay, so when the 21-year-old guy chat up this girl,
He knew.
did he knew that she was 13?
I think so.
Wow.
I think because how is they met on this site, then they started sexual nature, then he started sending obscene photos, asking for obscene photos back.
Right.
When it came, he asked her, hey, be friends with benefits?
Right.
Mm.
And she didn't even know where it's like they are explaining to me what it means, but I don't know whether he had to explain it to her. I think she probably understood, but
Yeah.
her immediate response was, Ken, you pay
Yeah.
me.
Wow.
So that's not called friends with benefit.
That
That's
is friends with
prostitution.
benefits.
No, that's prostitution.
The legal term lah.
Friends with benefits don't require payment.
They sometimes do.
No.
Most of the time they do.
It's called friends with benefits.
Yeah,
not
the
fri-
benefits is
The
sex. though.
benefits.
the benefits is sex.
The benefits.
Oh, does not vary. Yeah. So in the things like
It might be
benefits is
beneficial in terms of gaining
payment
sex for the
and
guy.
sex.
Right. But the girl wants something else in return.
Yeah.
I see.
Monetary
So
compensation.
so she
in
set the
return.
condition as agreed. Can but with cash.
With
Now
cash.
okay. This part caught me off guard because I'm thinking, whoa, she's at a level where I'm thinking she's 13 and she's already thinking this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then later on it moves down like
She's
at-
got needs.
Yeah, like at this time it
Can,
moves
can we
down.
just pause here and admire her business mindset?
Acumen, yeah.
Yeah.
we
She's an entrepreneur.
Yeah.
She should be in the Time Magazine Woman of the Year.
Forbes.
Yeah.
She should be Forbes.
Forbes 2020.
that's what you would.
Women
That's,
of the Year.
Wants to watch in
that's what all
the next decade.
Yeah.
that's all you would think. But my thinking was like, hey, why would you go straight there? Like, what made you go like, hey, pay me for it? It was only later on that it was revealed
Yeah.
that this isn't her first rodeo.
Right. So she's been there, done that before.
I mean, it sounds like it because he met the girl, already knew he was 13, met her, went to the toilet in disabled toilet in the shopping mall in Tampines,
Jesus Christ.
and
how dodgy is it for a 21-year-old guy going to a handicapped toilet with a 13-year-old girl?
Yeah, 13-year-old. Yeah.
I mean, wow, the guy has some balls on him though. I thought at least you. I thought at least you'll bring her out to a hotel room or something, or like come over to my place. My parents
That's what
are
he
not
did. That's what he did. Wait, but
We're about to go there.
The balls on the guy one deserves.
I mean,
that one deserves like multiple. Holy
So,
fuck.
so that's where it started. The toilet, where you say he has a lot of balls. Then after
Yeah.
that, they met up almost every month.
Jesus.
Between 2017 to 2019.
Yeah, and-
Each time
yeah.
paid the girl $30 to $50
$30 to $50.
to
Okay.
bypass hotels that require the victim to show her identity card and revealing her age. Chong would reach the hotel first, pick her up from the lobby, and pretend that she was his sister.
Wow.
Yeah.
Wow.
Also a part of an elaborate role play. They
Right.
carry all the way out.
Okay,
Are you
okay.
stuck? Are you stuck, stepsister? Some nonsense.
Right,
like
right.
that. So he would film some of the activities. He would film them,
Yeah.
and then
Eventually
photos
he said-
without her
yeah.
face. So, and then without her face, as he wanted to have a threesome,
Yeah.
but that didn't happen.
Right.
Over the course of the arrangement, Chong asked the victim to delete their messages, claiming need precautions.
So the victim, wait, the girl was the one filming it, or he was the
He
one
was
filming
filming.
And
Right.
notice this whole thing, right? Because of her age,
it? Mm.
she's the victim.
Yeah.
Right.
Whole age. Even though, let me just reiterate, she's 13.
Yes.
Yes, she's young. But when they were talking about friends with benefits, she immediately asked to be paid.
Yes.
So that line of thought, right?
Shows that she's not innocent lah.
She lost it a long time ago.
Yeah. She
Somehow.
knew what she was getting into lah. Let's just
So yeah.
be honest.
So because he said delete my message because I had not previously paid for sex with an underage girl. So on March 12, 2019, the victim lodged a police report
Right.
that she had sexual intercourse with several men.
Wow. And all the men are older.
Yes.
Older
So
men.
my guess,
Yeah.
I mean, our conclusion to that is that she got caught by her parents and she
Yeah.
was forced to rat
Yeah.
all of them out.
Yeah. I think maybe her text messages, like someone saw it lah.
Yeah.
Someone saw
And
it.
probably the pictures that was being sent to and
And
fro.
I think most likely she got caught with quite a bit of cash
Right.
or like new shit that she bought with her cash,
Right.
with her whore money.
Yeah.
And
Whole money.
yeah, that was how
Yeah, you're wondering
that
how,
was
Because-
how the jig
how
was
come
up lah.
every
Because you see,
week
you-
we got 30, 50, 30, 50,
Hang on.
30.
So she's meeting that guy, right? This guy once
Yeah.
a month, was it?
Yeah, once a
So
month.
assuming that she has several other men, let's say 5 to 6, that means she'll rotate them every month. So every month she has at least like $300 to $400 now.
For a kid.
Yeah.
For a
For
secto
for
kid,
13-year-old girl, that's a lot of money.
A lot of money.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You can buy new stickers. You can buy a new vibrator. You can buy like lube and shit.
She's
Yeah.
She's 13-year-old. She
Yeah.
can buy new
Maybe
shoes.
maybe the mom was like clearing out the wardrobe and it's like, why does she has a 12-inch dragon dildo?
Or why
Yeah.
why your school bag LV?
Yeah.
Ah,
It's
yeah.
like how do you get this money? I need to find out.
Several men. So she is maybe 13 now, 13 years.
Yeah.
I mean now more than that. Now 16, I think.
Now
Now
she's 16
but
lah.
back
Yeah,
then she's 13,
but-
14.
But let's but we should always praise her for being brave. For being brave to come out and tell the truth.
She
Of
got
how
caught. She got
how she
caught.
was being conned
Yeah,
into
yeah.
this act.
And that's the thing. So the prosecutor, for Miss Ko, asked at least 3 years jail for him lah, because he's saying like it's for sexual penetration of minor regardless of consent. That one we
Mm.
Right.
understand because she's a minor, she doesn't get to consent to this thing. So degree of sexual exploitation for him is, so the guy is already in trouble. There's no doubt about that. He's going down, but
What's happening to the girl? That's the most
Yeah,
important
Chong-
question.
Nothing.
So
Nothing's happening to the girl.
Most likely
No counseling.
Most likely counseling lah.
yeah, they're
Right.
saying Chong exploited the victim's young age, inexperience teaching him what to do.
Inexperience.
Yeah, persuading her it was fun before first. So now the thing is, the way it sounds to me is maybe he was the first, and the several men came after her.
Right.
That will be one case.
Mm.
But the fact that she asked for it, I'm like thinking, really not her first rodeo, and I'm not trying to like.
You know, if
I'm just saying that this
Yeah.
this needs a bigger look at, like, she cannot just be let off
yeah.
just cause of her age.
bro,
She needs to be counseled or something, man.
Yeah, that will be happening.
or
right?
at least
Yes.
sent
But
to
the thing is
juvie.
that the laws are made in such a way that the kid who is underage, the underage kid, can never be the perpetrator in such a scenario,
Yeah.
right? Because they can't consent
yeah.
legally. There's no way that the kid can consent. That's why they say even with consent.
But no,
That's actually an oxymoron,
act,
lah. Like,
the
there's
act,
no way.
the act itself, right? We understand it's the guy's fault. I'm just saying that if we go back to it, she was on the side, she was talking to him in that manner.
Yeah.
They didn't reveal what manner it is. I haven't seen it yet.
No, but they did say it was sexual in nature, right?
Yeah, the thing is that it was on both sides. So she
knew what she was getting
she
into,
was
lah.
responding in
Yeah.
kind, like I'm not. Again, we're not trying to get the guy out of trouble. He's in deep shit. He knows what he was
No,
doing.
he-
freaking
Wo-
13.
Actually, I felt that it was
bringing
like
her into the
3 years is
3 years is a bit too, too
it's
lenient.
lenient,
Too
yeah.
lenient.
And
But you know, he
he
paid.
needs strokes of the cane.
Yeah,
Definitely. Yeah.
But he paid for it, like he paid for the sex. So I think we can take it off, strike off some of the years
no.
from his case.
No.
and in this sense, right, the loss of innocence or purity in a sense, right, is the Tampines Mall toilet. The sanctity of it has been ruined because
I
of
mean-
God.
Yeah, but
I mean, think about it from this guy,
I'll
right?
never step foot into Tampines Mall.
No,
That's
they
filth.
did it. They did it in the disabled thing, so it's close to the ground. You know the
Come
wheelchair you go
You
in. Right?
know,
What if it slips? What if the uncle go down there
Let's
and
not
slips on
go
the,
there.
slips on
Yeah.
the little
Disabled
walking-
toilets have aided don't know how many people.
Yeah,
Let's not
that's
go
true.
there.
That's
And-
true.
On that note also, he exposed her to a lot of filth.
Filth.
You know, they could have
Yeah.
gotten something more.
But you see, right? Number one, I'm not going to blame the kid.
Yeah.
I'm not going to blame the
You
kid.
know.
I'm praising the kid actually.
That's low hanging fruit,
Yeah,
right?
I
and
I think she's done well so
feminists
far.
will be all over us.
Yeah, I think she's
Social
done well so far.
workers will be all over us. Aware will be all over us. But I'm not going to blame the kid because of that.
Right.
I'm going to blame the parents.
Yeah,
What were the parents doing?
the parents have no idea what she got into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You fucking spawned this hellhound into us, and
Yeah.
you're not going to look after the kid. And this girl has whored herself out at the age of 13.
And she preyed on other men.
Yeah,
Several men.
several
Several
men, right? So
Yeah.
legally, there are no repercussions for her,
Yes.
right?
But morally,
It's morally.
She has no morals.
more.
She has no morals
Do
to
you
begin
think
with.
this kid is going to grow up healthily?
Do you think she learned her lesson?
No.
Do you think the only reason why
This
she
kid.
exposed those guys was because her parents caught her, she got in trouble, and he said, "You now need to get all these people that are abusing you," or they caught her and she cried. Like
The only
she-
reason I feel sad is because that she cannot join OnlyFans. She's
No,
not 18 yet.
Wait,
She cannot make big money.
Or she
This
played the
child,
part.
this witch of a child,
Yeah.
is going to turn 18 in about 2 years' time.
Ah.
And she's going to start an OnlyFans.
Yes.
And in the bio, it's going to be there.
I was that girl. That's
I
all.
was the girl.
I was that girl.
Yeah.
No, the thing is this, like, this one is
Dude,
purely.
you want to hear a bio?
What?
To all the jealous women out there, I was making money from sex when you just started your period.
Yeah.
Yeah, that should be her bio.
Yeah.
And I got away with it. And I got away with it.
Yeah.
They always told us to start early. I did.
Okay,
Yeah.
but there's one thing that the defense lawyers were
Yeah, he did say
arguing for.
Yeah.
They will be like, I think the court can be
lenient.
lenient
Right.
because the
Age gap
age
very
difference was not that much.
7.5. That's exactly what I said. There is an age.
What a fucking.
There is an age gap of 7.5 years between Nick and the victim, which is not objectively large. Generally speaking, the smaller age gap, the less aggravated the offending is perceived to
Yeah,
be.
no, it makes sense if they are
See,
going. They're
he's
going by the
relatively
point
young.
of what do you call that precedence, right?
Yeah, yeah.
Like, okay, like judges have made this point before,
Yeah.
so I'm just gonna argue based on that.
Yeah.
So so he's
But
relatively young. She's his only sexual partner.
she's very young,
and he
but
doesn't have
the
any
gap is not-
STD.
and he had no power over her.
Right.
Technically, he was not a teacher. He was not nothing like
Yeah.
that. So
Yeah.
And
He
he
was
was
a
paying.
loyal paying customer.
And he was-
Yes.
So we need to give him credit though. he did not. Every time he see her, he paid for the service.
He paid.
Sometimes he top up a bit, $1 here and $1 there, lah. I'm pretty sure.
And
School fee.
Yeah,
he had to come up with elaborate stories.
Yeah.
exactly.
Yeah.
Her being sister.
You know, when another family see you trying to sneak in the toilet and say, "Oh, my sister, is feeling ill. I need to help her
But
because
let's be
she's
honest,
sick."
lah. This isn't a Ritz Carlton he went to, lah. This was fragrance. This was fragrance and Hotel 81.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
Because I don't think the top hotels would be actually
No,
asking
no.
him.
that's not my
Yeah.
point. My point was shame on them. They knew, lah.
who knew?
Hotel 81.
Whichever hotel he was patronizing.
There's some hotels in Geylang that don't even look at your ID, dude.
Yeah. So
You just say which room have you booked, and
Yeah,
you like go on
so-
out.
Wow.
So this one
Yeah.
this one's out. In my opinion, I don't think that's an excuse, lah. You see a guy going to Hotel 81 and he gives you an excuse that that's his sister. You should have insisted on.
No, we don't know which hotel he's going.
we don't know.
So let's not put Hotel 81 name.
Okay.
Yeah.
They're
Yeah,
billionaires. Let's not.
Oh yeah, let's not get us. But okay, it's not Hotel 81, but whichever hotel that was.
Yeah.
I retract what I said about the other ones, but nah, I don't buy it.
Yeah, part of me feel
Should
that
have,
he should have invested more. Like, he should have booked an Airbnb over the weekend. Cook her some breakfast, make her some eggs and toast in the morning, teach her how to drink coffee like a woman that she is. Rather than just book a 2-hour room, and then you have to leave. She has to crawl out of there like a prostitute.
Just so you all know, Deben and I are not the same.
We're not part of that.
We would like to separate ourselves from
the
that.
whole train of thought. No, it's
We're not into grooming or training,
No.
Yeah.
and we're not into.
And if I
giving
can just say
anybody
one more
some
thing, someone taught me this when I was a young kid.
Already.
Be good at what you do and make money from it. And she 100% achieved that.
Was that not the Joker?
Yeah, it was a joker.
If you're good at something, never do it for free. And on that note,
Yes.
Yeah.
we would like to bid you all farewell and please,
Yeah, when she turns 18, she might join us on this podcast, but we, as a guest.
I
As a guest.
think before joining us on the podcast as a guest,
Yeah.
she will already be on OnlyFans. Or
Yeah.
whichever service that is
Will crop up
popular on that
2 years
during
time.
that time.
True.
Yeah.
Could be something else.
Yeah,
Because from a couple of links that have been floating about and that were sent to me, now there seems to be
A lot.
loads of different
A
services
lot,
which
a lot.
mimic OnlyFans. Korean ones.
Right.
Korean.
They're trying to
Yeah.
cash in on the whole
Yes,
OnlyFans
maybe-
hype, lah.
We haven't done an episode on like all these things yet, right?
I think we spoke about OnlyFans couple of times, but it was more about like how.
Maybe we can do it in that one.
In that one,
maybe
yeah.
Josiah, you want to do some research, subscribe for some.
No, I think
And,
we
see
already
what-
have.
Oh, we could do a review.
No.
Yeah.
we could do a review.
We have
Subscribe
actually,
and
we were
is
talking
it
about
worth
this
it?
earlier on,
Yeah.
where we are going to talk about one particular influencer
Right.
on Instagram,
Right.
and then we were discussing that we should get opinions of females
Ah, yes. The generosity of some
of that influencer, and we will discuss what females think about her. This
About-
young girl,
Right.
21-year-old
So
girl.
stay tuned for that. We'll let
Yeah.
you know. We'll see you.
And
again
I think we
next-
can cramp in OnlyFans together with that.
Okay.
We'll
Yeah.
see you all
Sounds like a
next
plan.
week. Hopefully you listen to
Next
this
week, yeah.
and also support our Patreon.
Yes.
Is it still Patreon?
Yeah, support our patreon.com.
Patreon.com.
Should we move to OnlyFans as well?
Lots of lobang.
No, OnlyFans is different.
No, we
You
need to.
don't- you don't mix work and pleasure, lah.
Yeah, exactly.
And also,
Exactly.
you can give us comments on whether you want us to wear costumes during Breaking Wind. On that note, see ya.
All right. Ciao.
Ciao.